Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video I will be showing you how to prepare chiles rellenos. These are the cheese stuffed peppers. So for that recipe we are going to need 3 eggs, 5 chiles pasilla, and we're also going to need Monterey Jack cheese. Feel free to use whatever cheese you like. This is what my family likes, so we use the Monterey Jack. So let's begin. And now we're gonna start roasting the peppers. So I just place them like this in a low heat, and you leave it for a few minutes. I wanna say like a minute or two, and then we're gonna flip them. So you're gonna see that they start roasting. See those little brown spots there? And you can flip them once you start seeing the little brown spots. So for roasting, you can use the stove. If you have a gas stove, you can also use a pan and then just place them on top of the hot pan. Or you can also use one of those little conventional ovens, the ones that you put in the countertops. You can also do that by broiling. I have never done it, but I know you can do it. So this is my process, okay? I have been charring my my peppers for about 8 to 10 minutes now, and this is exactly how you want them to look, okay? So we're gonna be peeling the skin, and remember, whenever you're working with an open flame, make sure that you use your tongs, because you don't want to get burnt. So this is how you want them to look. And just flip them. If there's some spaces here like that are not charred, then just turn them around. Like this. Okay, and then once you see that your peppers are completely charred, then you can go ahead and remove them from the flame. Now the next step is to put them in a plastic bag, because we are going to be peeling them, so we need them to cool off. So after 5 minutes, this is how your chiles should be looking. So it's easier to remove the skin. So all you do is start peeling and remove all those little black pieces, the black peel. Okay, just like this. And if you leave like a little bit here, don't worry about it, because we're going to be cutting that off. And then you're going to grab your little paring knife and just go to the top of the pepper, and you're going to cut there. So you're cutting all around the pepper, because we're going to get rid of the seeds. Okay? Just like this. This is what you want to remove. Okay? And then make sure that there's no seeds in there. Just like this. And then now I have my cheese cut up, so you just begin by stuffing. And I'm gonna do 2 pieces because it is kind of like a thick piece, so remember it's going to melt, okay? And then that's how you stuff it, okay? So I'll be peeling all these. And these peppers, they're not spicy, so don't worry about touching them with your fingers. You can also wear gloves if you want to. And that's how you do it. And then we grab the knife and we cut again. Make sure to do this slowly because you don't want to cut your fingers. And then you just remove the stem with the seeds, okay? And then if I see any seeds in there, I just pull them out with my finger. You can use toothpicks too to seal the top. So here I'm gonna put more cheese. And then if you wanna do the toothpick, what you do is that you place the toothpick right here on the top. So it seals like this. And don't be afraid, these will not rip. This type of pepper is actually it's kind of thick. That's why you want to roast your peppers that way. Char, roast, whatever you call it. And then we clean the top. This one's a little smaller, so I'll just be putting one piece of cheese. See how it slides very easy? Slides off very easily. And there's the cheese. And we're down to the last one. And there you have it. And that's how you do it. Okay, so now we have the rest of the ingredients, and we have the eggs here, which have been separated, and I will show you how to separate the eggs. I'll be demonstrating the way I separate the yolk from the egg white. Okay, so I also forgot to mention that you will need a little bit of flour just to sprinkle the peppers, because you want the egg to stick to it. So I will be sprinkling the flour just like this, and you only need a little bit. just like that. So maybe like a tablespoon, I want to say. This is just so the egg can stick to it. And you kind of flip the bottom ones so they can get a little bit of that flour. Just like that. Okay. And then here is the toothpick. So if you want, you can use the toothpicks like I said. And all you're going to do is grab the top and stick it like that. So grab the top, poke it, and then bring it to the other side, like just like this. Okay, just like that. And now we're gonna separate the egg. So what I do is that I just do like a tiny little crack on the top, like this. And then I take the white out just by turning it. Just like that. And then I make another crack and I let the yolk out. Okay, so we'll be adding the eggs to the bowl. So first we begin with the egg whites, okay? And to that, I am going to add 1 teaspoon of salt. And then we begin beating. So now you see that the egg whites are looking more stiff. This is when you want to add the egg yolks. So you throw in your egg yolks. And you beat again. And this is the consistency you want. Looks foamy, looks thick, and we can begin by frying them now. We are now ready to start frying our peppers, And I'm gonna be using 1 cup of vegetable oil, but feel free to use whatever you have at home. I've done them with olive oil in it. They come out really delicious too. And then we are going to grab one of our peppers and dip it in the egg. And see how it sticks? That's what you want. Make sure everything gets coated, even the top. And then you throw it in the oil. I have the heat to a medium heat, and I'm gonna be using a fork and a spoon because you want to flip it. I tend to do this, just kind of like, you know, throw the oil on top of the egg so it starts cooking from that side, but you don't have to. It's just a habit that I have. And don't worry, this is not gonna fall off. The egg is not gonna fall off because we put a little bit of that flour. Oops. I also have this plate here that I'm going to be, I put 2 paper towels because once they're out of the oil, I like to drain them here. And there it is. And then after like about, I want to say 3 minutes, you want to go ahead and flip it. Have it. The oil is so hot that it's going to melt the cheese pretty quick. And then this one should be ready. Okay. You see? This is what you want. And then I just place it on the plate with the paper towel. Now we're ready to do the next one. And we do the same. on to the next one. Very gently, you want to pour the oil on top of that. And now we're ready to flip it. Remember, I'm using the medium heat. And we're almost done. Our very last one. and we are done. And here are the chiles rellenos ready to be served. And remember, you can serve these with a side of rice with your favorite vegetables. And enjoy. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video, and see you on my next one. Bye-bye.